Hey, this is James. Welcome back to the channel. I am so glad you are here. I'm telling you, I'm a little quirky, if you haven't figured that out. So don't just unsubscribe me because, oh, he's weird. Yeah, I have a little quirky side to me. I mean, part of me, and I've got a stack of pants over here. What I keep them. Well, who would keep their pants in the living room? Well, I got them there. They're ironed, and I'm happy because Walmart finally has starch. Ever since the pandemic hit, they're like, "Oh, it's under a shortage." So, I mean, I know I used to iron my uniforms when I was in the military in the '90s with the old BDUs, and then I got out, and then I went back in 2005, and with the ACUs, you didn't have to iron them, but I still iron my work pants. So I'm happy, finally we got some starch. And the other reason I'm happy is because I'm going on a trip. And I'm going to go see a stadium. And you're like, well, James, you've been showing some weird stadiums on the channel lately. What is the method to your madness? I'm glad you asked. I have been using this article online. It's called Good Bull Hunting. And they list the top, from best to worst, college football stadiums in all of Texas. Now, there's some really small ones on here, and there's actually some colleges that rent space from high school stadiums. Now, here's the thing. They didn't include the Alamo Dome because UTSA doesn't own it. So, but I showed UTSA's, the Alamo Dome, and the practice facilities on this channel because I wanted you to see it. I wanted you to be able to compare what they have here in Texas with Boone Pickens Stadium. So it's like, so let's go through the list, okay, shall we? They say number one is Kyle Field, okay? I have to agree with them on that one. Actually, let me stand over here so that way I can put the number one, Kyle Field. No doubt in my mind. Now, here's the thing. Let me show you in the picture. Up here is the practice facility, I think. That's gone. Whatever was in that old building is gone. I don't think that was. They may have had two practice facilities. Who knows? All I know is that area right there in that corner is where the construction was. If you go back and look at my Kyle Field video. Number two on this list was McLane Stadium, Baylor, and yes, I did a video on that one. Okay. Number three was Darrell K. Royal. The only reason I would put McLane Stadium ahead of Darrell K. Royal is because of the location. The fact that they were able to put it on the Brazos River. You got the people that can ride their boats up the river from where they live, park at the dock, and go sailgating. I just thought that was super cool, and the area around the stadium was so beautiful. It's just a really cool thing. But I will tell you this, as far as a fan experience, stop that. Oh, it pushed the list all the way up. As far as a fan experience, food-wise, the food was better at Darrell K. Royal. I mean, there's barbecue everywhere. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? So, now, this is where I'm going a week from Saturday. Dun, 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 dun. The Sun Bowl. Yes, number 4 was the Sun Bowl. And I'm telling you, this is going to take a little bit of a sacrifice. And I'll have to figure out something next week because there's going to be a travel day. Actually, I know exactly what to do. So, number 4 on this list is the Sun Bowl. So, next not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. I don't have a calendar in front of me. I'd be able to tell you the exact date. But I am going to go to UTEP versus Florida International, ironically. I actually got to see them play North Texas. And they didn't do a good job. Number 5 on this list is Amon Carter, TCU. Obviously, I did a video of that, of the outside and then the inside. Number 6, you've seen a couple times, is Gerald J. Ford Stadium at SMU. According to this list, it's number 6. So, and I would agree. It has this old school feel that's just really cool. I loved it. I loved the food that was available, especially. The problem is that berm that they're going to fill in down here, this berm area, when they fill that in and they bowl the stadium, are they going to put other options as far as food in those concession stands? Because the food trucks that are there were just amazing. I had a funnel cake when I was there that was to die for. It was just very good. And truth be told, I wasn't starting this I didn't start this channel to talk about fan experience, but I realized that food, concessions, amenities, all are a part of the fan experience. So if you're an Oklahoma State fan and you want to make a road trip, let's just pretend for some reason we did a home and home with SMU. Would you want to go visit their stadium? I would say absolutely, yes. Not only did they have great concessions, not only was it a great experience, but if you park, there's this tower that's across the highway. They have some classrooms in it. It's mainly for students who live off campus that have classes. But you can park over there for free if you're willing to walk a mile to get to the stadium. So free parking is really cool. Number 7 is Houston. We went down there. I thought Houston Stadium was pretty cool. It's interesting, though, in this particular picture that they used, that the indoor practice facility isn't. This is an older picture. Houston put their money into their indoor practice facility, and it's very obvious that they did. So good job, Houston. Number 8 is Jones AT&T Stadium, Texas Tech. I've seen Texas Tech Stadium, and I will tell you that the outside with the Spanish architecture is very beautiful. And I don't know if you can catch this in the picture, but way in the background. Oh, I guess they were building it at the time of this picture was taken. But that right there is a parking garage. And it's huge. It's massive. And I really wish Oklahoma State had a bigger parking garage near Boone Pickens Stadium. I'm telling you. Number 9 is Apogee Stadium, North Texas. Now, granted, I don't like the fact that the signs above the concession stands advertise food that they no longer have. But I will say this in their defense, the people that worked there were very nice. People at the gates, people at concession stands, the staff that worked there at Apogee Stadium were really nice people. I'll give them that. They just need to change the signs. Don't advertise cheesesteaks and then don't sell them. Number 10 on this list was Bobcat Stadium. I showed you a video of Bobcat Stadium, and you probably were like, well, why did you do that? Well, I was going off of this list. So that's why. Number 11, Panther Stadium, Prairie View A&M. You're probably like, why did you? It was on the list. my goal is eventually to do the top 15. Here's the thing. Number 12 is Wildcat Stadium, Abilene Christian University. So here's what I'm going to do. Not this week, because Friday and Saturday I've got to be in Austin for work. I'm going through some training, and I don't want to talk about that here. The following week, I'm taking Friday off. And on my way to El Paso, and it's going to be a long drive, trust me, it's 9 hours. On the way there, I'm going to drive, and I'm going to stop in Abilene because it's on the list. So I'm going to do that Friday, not this Friday, next week, I will do a video on Abilene Christian University. And it holds 12,000 people. And they've got a berm on, a grass berm on both end zones. I like the shape of it. It's obviously, it doesn't connect all the way around, but you can see where the stands are not straight. It curves slightly. So a week from Friday, I'm going to do a video on this stadium right here. And then 13 on this list was the University of Mary Hardin Baylor. I did Crusader Stadium. Remember I showed you that on this side where the student union is built into the stadium? I thought that was pretty cool. What a great use of space for a smaller school. That's brilliant. Plus, I just love the chairbacks on the home side. You can see all the purple chairbacks. That looks really good. Now, I've not been to Buffalo Stadium, West Texas A&M. I may, on the way back from El Paso, try to go up there. I'm not sure. It may be up in the Panhandle. Matter of fact, I think that is up, if I'm right, West Texas A&M is up in not Lubbock, but it's north of Lubbock. I can't think of right now, but it's up in the Panhandle. So I don't think I'd be able to do that. And then I don't know where Tarleton State is, but it's number 15 on the list. And it looks pretty good, but it only holds 9,000. I do like the chairbacks. That looks really good. But I'll tell you this. I have already shown you number 16. You're like, oh my gosh, now you're getting into really small stadiums. No, number 16 was Rice. I've already done Rice. To me, Rice should be much higher on this list. Rice is better than Crusader Stadium. Rice is better than Panther Stadium. Rice is better than Bobcat Stadium. It's better than North Texas, I believe. I mean, when you consider the fan experience and the fact that there are cell towers on the top of the visiting side at Rice, and I had perfect phone reception while I was there, and I was able to keep track of what was going on with the World Series while I'm watching the game with Rice and FIU. No. Rice was playing UTEP, which is ironic because I'm going to go to a UTEP game. But I don't think Rice Stadium is better than Jones. On this list, I would have put Rice at number 9. But what goes after that? I don't think I'm going to go anything beyond, Homer Bryce, Stephen F. Austin. That only has 14,000. I may or may not do that. Sam Houston State is number 18. Lamar is number 19. And Angelo State, which it looks like a glorified running track. It only holds 5,600. I am not going to go to that stadium. I don't think. I may change my mind in the future, but anything that's above Rice on this list, eventually I'm going to try to go to. So, time-wise, I'm almost out. So anyway, If you're new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. I'm hoping by this point I'm allowed to make videos longer than 15 minutes. But I wanted to show you the method to my madness and why I picked the stadiums I picked. And next week I am going to cover UTEP, the Sun Bowl, and I'm going to cover Abilene Christian. So that's what's coming. So it's going to be a long trip. And I did order the next bobblehead. You know what? I'm going to make it a surprise. Obviously, there's 3 Big 12 schools that are not here yet. Iowa State, Kansas, and West Virginia. And you got to try to figure out which one it is. I will tell you this. I'm not a huge fan of the school, but the mascot and the bobblehead doll is really cute. I'm looking forward to putting that up on this. And I may, just for the fun of it, take some of these to work, especially the non-Big 12 ones. I may take these 2 to work and just have Big 12 stuff at home. But we'll see what happens. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a few of them at work with me. Obviously I can't fit them all on this one shelf. So we'll figure something out. Heck, we could have a row of bobbleheads right here. I don't know. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. I try to bring good quality content about college football, especially Big 12 college football. Although after making that trip to Utah, I have a soft spot in my heart for BYU and Utah State. The state of Utah is absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. And I'm trying to think. This video will be posted Thursday. No video for Friday. I've got to work on... Well, I'm going out of town, basically. So what I'll do is Saturday, when I get back from Austin, I'll do the results of the picks, and then we'll start all over again. So until then, have a good day.